Hey, greetings. This is Jim at don'tperish.com, John 424 Radio. Hey, check out this fancy piece of equipment. You know, it reminds me in this country, there is a thing called the Harley Davidson motorcycle. And as we travel across on our 2017 mission trip, across the western part of America, there's a place out there that's famous for them rallying and getting together. And the reason I showed you a picture of that shiny, fancy motorcycle is there's a theology, a Harley Davidson theology that these people have. And the rebellious, I don't know what the rebellious against exactly. Many of them probably would be law-abiding citizens, of course. There are bikers that are gangsters and things, but most of them are law-abiding citizens. But it's interesting when you see these people. They dress like rebels. They act like rebels. They drive loud, noisy vehicles like rebels, and they've taken on this mindset that it's good to be a rebel or at least have an image of one. And I started pondering, is this Harley Davidson theology, is it godly? Is it good? Is it pure? Is it of Christ, of God? And obviously many evangelical denominational Christians in America are doing this type of activity, hobby, passion. Most of them, it's their passion. Tattoos, leather, chaps, ribbons, all kinds of banners. They're very decorated and adorned, and it's interesting. I see young people do it, and I see people in their 70s and 80s riding these motorcycles and doing these things. So the Harley Davidson theology, it got me thinking. I wrote an article about it, how people in America, I'm just going to say America, that's where I am. I see it all over the place, how they are rebellious in their mind, even if they're not rebellious in their actions, and that would be sin before God. And how they look and act and dress and the money they spend and the idolatry of these motorcycles. There's a place, I won't even mention it, there's a place out west where they have a motorcycle rally. It's world famous, and hundreds of thousands of people come out and show up, and everybody's oohing and awing over motorcycles, and there's immodesty women, and there's immodest men, and there's immodesty all over, and there's all types of worldly things going on there, all in the name of this Harley Davidson theology. You know, they have this thing of freedom and on the road and no connections and be who you are. They have all these different sayings, and really, it's kind of sad to me because I see a bunch of lost people headed for hell, and we try to share the gospel with people that are headed for hell. I was headed for hell one time, so I have a love for them. But Harley Davidson mindset, is it godly? Is it biblical? Does it lead to anything good? Should Christians who follow Christ be involved with Harley Davidson theology and this mindset? I know a ministry that goes to that terrible, carnal, pagan biker rally, and they give away a motorcycle if people just listen to a gospel presentation, a chance. They give away a chance to win a motorcycle if people just go to a gospel presentation. One, it's not a biblical gospel, and two, sadly, it's a seeker-sensitive way. They're luring people with the Harley Davidson mindset and the ways of the world to bring them to a holy God. It makes no sense. So go to the link below, Harley Davidson Theology. Harley Davidson Theology. It's false. Go to don'tperish.com, John 424 Radio, bringing you the true gospel, exposing man-made religion and false theology, like Harley Davidson theology, and teaching you the true New Testament body that Christ ordained. Till next time, have a glorious day. May God be praised.